Hello and welcome to today's video. This time I'm excited to be unboxing Corgi 267, the fabled Batmobile. Now this is a special release from the Corgi Model Club and I cannot wait to get inside and take a look. So sit back, relax and let's get to it. Okay then, so it was back in July, the start of July 2024, when the Corgi Model Club did a little post on their Facebook page, and they said that they've just had the factory samples back of their Batmobile, and they posted a picture of a few of these all in a row, and believe me, that got a few people excited. And well, since then, I mean, I certainly placed an order straight away because this is not part of the regular Corgi Model Club run where you get a model pretty much every month. This was a special release, and there will actually be like a second release of this one a bit later on, which will be part of the regular Model Club run. But this is like the very first time it's been re-released by the Corgi Model Club, and there are many editions of this particular model that were produced over the years because it was such a huge seller. So this has been released in early October 2024, and this is the first release from the Corgi Model Club. So this is what they posted on their Facebook page on the 12th of August. It says, as part of the license negotiations with Warner, we needed to get the Batmobile out to as many people as possible. So we've been working with our friends in the Corgi team to develop a version that they can sell to their bricks and mortar retailers and also on their website. And they say, see the link below, which went live today. So I shall do links to these in the description down below. So this version of the Batmobile is different to the Corgi Model Club editions in that it is the later version with a combined towhook and turbo exhaust. Batmobile fans will know that the more desirable early production runs of the Batmobile for both matte and the gloss black versions didn't have the hook. Now we've got here the first release, which is the glossy version. This is because when the Batmobile first went into production, there was nothing to hook it up to. A hook only became necessary when Corgi launched the Batboat, and more on the Batboat later. The Corgi version also differs from the Corgi Model Club editions in that it comes in the simpler, later window box, which is the authentic to the combined hook exhaust version. Both of the Corgi Model Club editions come with their far more elaborate winged plinth, similar to the first Corgi Bond DB5, and we will get this out in just a minute. So there we are. So actually there's 3 different Batmobiles to collect, and well, that's just from the Corgi Model Club. Obviously there was a lot more released at the time. So first of all then, the beautiful 60s box artwork. It's absolutely fantastic. Rocket firing. Obviously heavily influenced by the Batman TV show of the 1960s. I suppose the big difference is the bottom of the box there with the barcode. I mean, there's no real way around that these days, but it's got the copyright information for Batman there specifically. But nice, bright, vibrant box art, which is what I was hoping for. So before we get in, let's read the certificate. So mine's number 1731 and a Corgi 267. So it says, the Batmobile was introduced into the Corgi range in late 1966, following the worldwide success of the Batman TV series, starring Adam West as Batman and Dick Grayson as Robin. Based on a Lincoln Futura concept car from 1955, the TV Batmobile was customized for the series by George Barris, famed for his Hollywood movie car creations. Corgi did the TV car proud with a triple rocket launcher, a front-mounted pop-out chain cutter, and a turbo exhaust flame that pulsed in and out. It was a hugely popular Corgi from the outset, selling by the million. However, the vast majority were well played with, making mint and boxed originals extremely difficult to find today. Although Corgi subsequently issued the Batmobile in different versions until 1983, it is the original 66-67 Batmobile which this Corgi Model Club edition is modelled on. They are the most coveted by collectors. Well, that's absolutely true. I had this one as a kid. I think many viewers of this channel probably had a Batmobile, and mine was the one that came out in the 1970s. It was the window box one. So this flap actually looks like it's almost partly out, which is handy for me. So let us delve in. I'm very much looking forward to this one. I haven't got an original. I've got some friends who've got the original, but I never got around to getting one, and I haven't even got the 70s one either. So let's leave that lovely box art there. So I'm really looking forward to this because I said I haven't got one at all. So got the writing on the back. I'm assuming this is like the original. Oh, there we are. Look at this. Oh, now we got some plastic. I think the plastic, the car itself it's in like a plastic tray. Oh, it looks so good, doesn't it? Well, let's put that to one side just for a minute and have a look at the amazing box art. Look at that. Not actually sure who did the artwork for this. I don't think it's one of the noted Batman artists of the era. I think it's probably just a Corgi house artist. Operating triple rocket tubes, chain slasher blade, turbine, jet exhaust and spring suspension. What's this on the back then? So it's in 3 languages by the look of it. And it's just a little potted history of Batman in his private life. The Batman is Bruce Wayne, a citizen of Gotham City. Well, I won't read it all, but yeah, looks like a little Batman origin, just in case you didn't know who Batman was. Now, when I have this one in my display cabinet, I'm going to have it exactly like this. And it's nice to see that the flaps, they're not instantly folding in. It's really displayable right from the absolute off. Now, like the original, it's got instructions inside, so we do actually need to get in here. Now, let's see what's the best way to get in. I don't want to damage the plinth if I can help it. Here we are. But I do want us to have a look at the instructions and also, I think, the missiles as well. So they are in there. Oh, there's the instructions gone. Here we are. They're in a little packet. So there we are. So I'm going to leave these out as well when I display my car. So we'll pop that back in and let's have a look at the instruction booklet. Right, here we go then. So we've got our missiles there, which are on the sprue. I am going to keep mine on the sprue. I'm not going to detach them. And then we've got our instructions, our bat booklet, you could say. Cool. Here we are, look at it. Oh, the branding is just fantastic, isn't it? There we are. So what's this little sticker? Peel the label off backing and stick on a lapel or shirt. Okay, so you could wear your little bat symbol with pride. And here's our operating instructions. I can't imagine many children read this one, but here we are. Look, there's your badge to have on your lapel, on your school blazer there. And there we are. I mean, I remember putting the missiles in the back there, but when I lost the missiles, I think I resorted to matchsticks. Fantastic. Well, look, that is awesome. So put those little bits back into the envelope, but very, very nice, very authentic by the look of it. And let's look at the car itself then. So, as I said, it's in this plastic tray. And I don't think the originals came like that, but it's quite good because it stopped it knocking around and that. And first off, it's got a really nice weight to it, I think. I mean, I don't know. I wish I had an original side by side so we could, compare the weights and things like that. But it feels really nice and sort of beefy in the hand, as it were. There's a decent weight to it. It's got the suspension as well. Did the figures come out? They certainly used to, didn't they? This has got the blue sort of canopy. Oh, well, they're in there, but you can see the figures pretty nicely. And there's the saw mechanism there. Oh, it's fantastic, isn't it? It was such an iconic car. Absolutely amazing. There is an absolutely superb website, which is actually in France, but it's like a site dedicated to all the different variations of the Batmobile. And I'll once again, I'll put a link to that particular site because I thought it was so good in the description down below. But you know, just look at the pictures from it; it's just incredible. All the different variations. So the Corgi Model Club have announced that they are planning, they're at least looking at the Batboat now, and of course they did the Batcopter as well, the helicopter as well, didn't they? So I should be glad to get the window box version, which is the one I had, at some point in the future. And this is the glossy one, and there is the matte one as well. So absolutely amazing. So I don't think I want to put it on the plastic base when I have it in my display case. I think I just want it on the. I think I'm going to have it like that, and let's. On top of the box. I mean, that's usually how you see them at the shows, isn't it? Let's change the camera and get right in close on that one. Yeah, I think that's how I'm going to be displaying mine. Absolutely fantastic. You've got to say that is, oh, it's a bit of a design icon, you could say. And in the world of toys, there's not much more, you know, a die-cast more legendary than the Batmobile. I suppose you could say the Fab one from Thunderbirds and maybe Thunderbird 2. But the Batmobile certainly is up there as one of the absolute all-time classics, along with the James Bond cars. I mean, just incredible. I think Corgi Model Club have done an excellent job for this. It must have been the most requested die-cast. So, you know, hats off to them for getting the license and having faith in that it's going to be such a good seller, because Batman is not the hottest property around at the moment. It's, you know, the movies haven't been doing exactly great in the cinema, but at the same time, in the world of toy collectors, you know, the Batmobile is absolutely legendary. And I think anyone, even if you don't collect Corgi Model Club cars, you're going to want to get this one, because it's a fraction of the price of one of the originals, and it just looks fantastic. Absolutely amazing. I think it's probably my favourite in the entire range now. I think it beats the Bond car, the DB5. I think it really is just knockout. It's going to be a real talking point. I'm going to put it right in the middle of my cabinet in pride of place, and move some of the other bits and pieces around. So there you go. So I do cover the Corgi Model Club. I do two regular models each video, and I think we've done, we're almost done 40 now, and I've got another couple almost ready to go in a couple of weeks' time. So if you've not checked out that playlist, do have a look through the entire Corgi Model Club right back to number 1, where you can see the models in order. A lot of them are still available direct from Corgi Model Club through their website. They do also have a very lively Facebook page, and that's probably the place, if you can, to check out on a regular basis, because that's where all sort of the key announcements with future releases are actually made. If you've enjoyed this video, do please give it that thumbs up. Do please hit the subscribe button if you've not already for regular vintage diecast action, and I'll look forward to seeing you again very soon. Bye.